Okay then. Try that. Download everything. Sorry for the long ass pause. Pause. Literally waiting for this thing to load up. Any freaking day now. Oh, finally. Oh, finally. Hello. I am so confused. There is balloons though. Hello? Hey, I'm glad that you found us. It's very foggy out here. Yeah, I see it. Jen and angels are waiting for you through this door. Please click and oh,
Bring me my wallet.
all right.
It's in my coat pocket.
All right.
All right.
I'll be back, Chad. I'll be back. Sorry for the inconvenience. I had something to do. Oh god, the lag is real. Okay, I'm so confused on freaking everything. This supposed to be like another? Okay, now it wants to load. Well, I guess he explained things. Oh, shit. So how do you like go in? I think okay, this is way too damn laggy for me. Well, this is the random games saga, so might as well play other random games. So what games do you want to see me play? Fortnite. Wow. Rocket League. Honestly, Rocket League. I'm being honest. Yay. Yeah, I know you're finna get some Rocket League. I gotta get my controller. There we go. Okay, got it. That's the controller. Let me just connect my controller real quick. Connected. I didn't know, at the time I didn't know fucking Rock League had a new season. Let's go. Just gotta wait for it. There we go. There we go. I am gonna go offline now. I am doing the current season. Then the AI seasons, I guess. So basically, this is like me practicing for, see if I want to go to like the big leagues or something. Ah, wrong angle. Nope. No, 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 no. No. At times, I feel like, wow, these AI are so stupid. Okay. I feel like this game. I feel like this game hates me, and that is exactly why. Jesus fucking Christ. There we go. Get out of nowhere. Oh, can I go out of nowhere? Score. Mr. One and done over here. No way. Thought it was going in. Oh. No, no, you will not tie up. You will not tie up. No, I missed. Yes, yes. No, wrong angle. Honestly, I should put out more of the difficulty. Go in, go in. Ah, damn it. I just want to give me a kiss or something. No. You could be just doing like get it out or something. Only 3 minutes. Ah, no, I missed. But they make it though. No way, no way. This is me. It's because of me. I was an idiot. Gotta fucking speed is key over here. Well, we won it. It's over 2-point lead. There we go. That was good. I was going to say, goodbye, chat. I'm trying to be out of here. Oh, this area. I should come around this one. Look at that. There we go. I had the crowd going defense, defense. Like is that like a basketball game or something? I need to calculate more of these angles though. Get in there. Damn it. That was a good run too. You know. What is you doing donuts? Thank you very much. Damn. I'm literally representing the gay community with these wings and wheels. Oh no. He's going. He's going. Not metal. I'm sorry for like acting like a damn madman. We're silent for this goddamn match. Oh no. Good jumped. Oh. Speed is key. Oh no. Oh no. I think I just barely hit it. I feel like this is like an actual soccer game. Like 1 point at a time. But this is a video game. This is just a video game on the same concept but with cars. And boost. That giant fucking ball. Oh, the crowd is way up there. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. Oh, see, crowds right now. Oh, they're everywhere. Defense. Defense. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We won. I had made that goal. Fucking first thing in a match. That was interesting. Oh, this is like a Japanese because they're the Japanese voices, I guess. Oh! Yeah, it was an aerial to detect the ball. No, 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 get out, get out, get out! Oh! Almost had it. What happened? Okay. Not even 26 into the match. And the other team got a goal. punch D. Oh, damn it. Switching the map. Out of my way. Yes, yes, no. Not Iceman. There's only one Iceman here, and that's me. No, you're not. Get it in there. Get in there. Move. Oh, aerial attack. Aerial attack. No. No, 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 no. No, I fucked up. I fucked up. That was on me. That was on me. Actually, I should really know Japanese. I should really take Japanese classes. I am going all over the place. Yeah, I should really take Japanese classes. Oh. No, I missed. No, 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 God damn it. Oh no. Man, I wish it was some digital style points. Yeah, now please, 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 please. No. Thankfully, it's not competitive. This is what it feels. I went under it too early. I can't. They all the same car. I just realized. You made it to the playoffs. I may have lost one, but something's been nervous. get my payback. Probably because they had a motherfucking home field advantage. We hit that chat.
Jailed. Is that job? Yeah. No, I haven't got a job. No, I ain't got a job.
Alright, time to play more. Get me fucking mad simulator. No. Excuse me. Just constant chaos. Only 1 point on the board. Get in there. Get in there. Yes. I will learn it from this damn tournament. Back in business. Oh, yeah. Okay, now once I made it, it's back in my favor. It's in my favor. Ooh. Bring it. Once I was trying to hit it in. I'm gonna hit it out. One, hit it out. Yeah, I know what. Let's go. We have 2.8. Probably win this budget tonight. Revenge on his team. That was a nice play. Boom! What is this? I'm coming back. Ooh. Wait up. Uh, okay. I've been on for 47 minutes. I'm so sorry. The lag, the internet, this is what was happening. So I'm very sorry. Ugh. I'm very sorry. The last couple or so minutes, the freaking internet decided, no, you're not gonna do this no more. This is great, honestly. This is this is honestly great. Great. Probably lost. Huh? What? Okay, I'm super confused. Uh-huh. I don't think I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, I'm not sharing my screen. Uh, the whole freaking time I wasn't sharing my screen. There we go. Okay, back to screens. Well, the lag helped me win. We will find out. Nope. And lag is not on my side right now. Yep, I don't think lag is on my side right now. I'm getting pushed around. Ain't no way that's going in, right? I thought. Ah, no. Okay, flying McGee. Oh no! Got it too late. There go flying McGee over here. I'm not going doing too good. Oh no. Honestly, I might actually do some reacting type shit. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. Well, first things first. There's something going on fucking previous stream. If the thing won't stop, show me the damn. There you go. Go to live. It's prior this one when I played the Fortnite festival. It's priority blocked. It's priority blocked. It's because I see details. Obviously. No. So the monster by Eminem and Jump It Like It's Hard is had by Snoop Dogg, which has no impact. It's just these two. Select action. Huh? I'll just erase the song. The erase claim song will keep other sounds such as speaking all or all mute sounds. Honestly, I just want to keep this thing up. You know? This is amazing. Well, look what the short run play. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. This is amazing. So basically, the whole damn thing is muted. Hey. Yeah, basically, the whole damn thing is muted. Yeah, basically, the whole damn thing is muted. So if I just refresh the page. What if I, like, put the music that I put in the description? I mean, it's smart. If you really think about it, it's smart. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe. I don't get it though. That makes no sense. Anyways, I'm finna react to some shit. Okay. Oh god, I actually kind of love this guy.
So this girl, her name's Ellie, and she's 18, and Ellie is about to be in big trouble. Because one day, she's hanging out with her boyfriend, and they're
Really
chilling,
now?
watching movies, playing video games, or whatever, and they're also allegedly drinking and smoking a little Zaza. But then, boyfriend leaves for work, and Ellie, even though she's a bit tipsy, she decides it's the perfect time to go to Target and I guess do some Christmas shopping. So she grabs a bottle of vodka
that's
and a
nice.
little Zaza, and she gets into her SUV and she heads over to
Wow.
Target. And as she gets there, she's listening to music, having a good time, and she swerves into the parking lot and skirt, she skids into a parking spot. And then she gets out and she stumbles into Target. Here's the thing though.
Why would you go in there drunk? That's my question. Would you go in there drunk and high?
When she pulled into the parking lot, people saw her swerving around and acting a bit drunk. So a couple of them contacted police and reported her. Then about an hour later, police show up to Target. And there they find Ellie in the parking lot sitting in her car.
I'm sorry, hello.
Hi, miss. I'm Officer Costa with Crystal Lake Police Department. We're just talking to you because we got a couple complaints that you might have been swerving on the road.
And so she gets out and they're like, we heard you were swerving. And she's like, oh, I was just messing with my music. But the officers are thinking, that's bullshit. And they ask for her
That is bullshit. That is bullshit. Like you swerving in and out of traffic. Come on.
ID. So she goes back into the car to get her ID, and one officer follows her to the front seat, and she shines her flashlight on what Ellie's doing. And that officer spots a bottle of vodka halfway under the front seat, but she doesn't say anything yet. Instead, she brings Ellie back and they question her a bit, and Ellie gives them normal answers like, oh, I'm just Christmas shopping. But then the officer
actually
calls
true.
her out.
We have a little bit of a problem, okay? So I'm going to give you an opportunity to be honest with me, okay? Because when you opened your door, I saw the bottle of vodka.
And so Ellie is in trouble. And the officer's like, hey, stand over there while we search your vehicle. And Ellie's thinking, if they search my car, then they'll find the vodka and maybe some of that Zaza, and I'm going to be fucked. So
I'm guessing they did.
What does she do? She blurts out the first thing that comes to mind.
You don't have the warrant to do that.
Actually, I have probable cause because I observed alcohol.
But see, Ellie's not going to give up. She really, really doesn't want them searching her car. So she starts to get a little aggressive.
Unfortunately,
No, I have a right to not let you search my car.
we're not doing this.
I have a right
Ellie,
to not let you search my
Ellie,
car.
Ellie,
We're not doing this.
Oh, but Ellie does not stop. Even when one of the other officers is like, we can see the Zaza right through the window. Doesn't matter. Ellie's convinced she's right,
Whoa.
and she is ready to die on this hill. And to the officer's credit,
Well, they do. Well, technically, Ellie does have a right of consent. You know, if you think about it, she does have a right to consent if they want to search her car or not. So technically, she's in the right.
they're actually really patient with her.
These are your choices. You can go stand
I'm surprised nobody hit her at all.
by that squad car with these two gentlemen, okay? That's your first choice. If you do not want to do that, your second choice is I'm going to put you in handcuffs, okay? So which do you
can't
choose?
search my car without a warrant.
And so, boom, they handcuff her. And Ellie, she doesn't like this at all.
Please don't handcuff me. I'll go with them to the car. I'll go with them to the car right now.
Ellie,
Please don't handcuff me.
Ellie,
We already spoke about this. We gave you the
Don't
option.
handcuff me. I'll go to the car with them right now.
I need you have a hand.
I'll go to the car with them right now, please.
It's already too late.
Ellie, we're not gonna do
Ellie.
this. We're not gonna do
Ellie,
this.
stop. You got it?
I can't be handcuffed. Please, I'm trying to watch the
Ellie,
car. I can't
stop.
be handcuffed.
Stop.
It's too late. You should have gone with option 1.
Stop it.
Take me out of there. Take me out of there. Handcuffed.
So then they get her into the back
Too
of the police
late.
car, and here she's really starting to lose control.
Take a deep breath. Listen to me.
Can you please take
Li-
the
you,
handcuffs
you,
off?
you have to listen to me.
Ellie, listen to me.
Stop talking.
Take a deep breath right now.
Stop talking.
Take a deep breath.
And it takes a bit of
Wow.
work, but yeah, it seems like she's finally about to calm down. But then she
Until she's gone crazy again.
starts crying, and like, you almost feel sorry for her.
Ellie, take a deep
Almost. But she had Falcon shit in her car.
breath for me. Take one right
Honestly, she should have just left it at home.
And then when that doesn't work, she starts trying to negotiate.
I'll sit here if you take off the handcuffs.
Okay.
If not, I'll run out.
He can buckle me up if you take off the handcuffs, please. He can't buckle me if not.
But like, yeah, here you can see her trying to use her leg to try and keep them from buckling her in. And so, yeah, as you can see, she really doesn't calm down. Like, she gets even more out of control pretty quickly. And during all this, I guess her vape falls out of her pocket and the officer needs to confiscate it.
I need to take the vape.
No, you can't.
Come on.
You can't. Then
Listen,
give me
I'm-
$27 because I just paid all my. I paid.
I'm gonna put it in your car. Okay.
You're gonna put it in
I'm
my
gonna put
car.
it in your car right now. Okay.
Can I hit it first?
No, you can't.
No.
And this whole vape situation
Wow.
really sets her off.
Please put it in my car. I just paid $27 for that, and I need that. Please put it in my car.
These kids and their vapes. But anyway, so they're
know.
trying to pat her down and search her, and she really starts flipping out, and the officers, they can't control her. So they're forced to put her in what's called the wrap, which is a full body restraint. It's like handcuffs for your whole body. Here's a picture
Wow.
of someone they put in a wrap.
Jesus Christ. Jesus freaking Christ, man.
And as you can see, there is no way anyone is getting out of that. So they're trying to put her
They
in this
try hard
wrap,
enough.
and she's like kicking them and fighting the whole way.
Stop trying to bite.
Ellie, stop.
I'm guessing she's gonna go to jail for what? Possession of drugs, resisting arrest, I think, and some other charges.
Digging your fingernails into my hands.
But then finally, they get her in the wrap.
Shut the f. No, I can't go in the ambulance. I will not. In my head, I can't go in an ambulance. If you call my sister right when you get the.
Hey, Ellie.
I can't go in an ambulance. My stomach just hurts.
Stop.
Hey, you want to bet she goes in the ambulance? I could bet you right now she goes in that ambulance.
Let's go.
You think so too?
So now she's in the wrap, and they throw her in the back of the cop car again. But Ellie has only got one thing on her mind.
Who has my vape? Who has my vape? Who has my vape?
Oh, you do too? She's still gonna flip out.
Who has my vape? Who's gonna answer? Who has my vape?
And from this point on, like without her vape, she just completely loses it.
Wow. Damn, she sound like a damn donkey. She is going through it.
Why are you guys helping me? Please help me! I hate cops!
And
so
so they end
tough
up taking her
to
back to
do.
the police station. And at this point, they've wrapped her entire head. Like they must be really tired of listening to her. But they throw
So I'll do the same thing too.
Or in a holding cell, and then she finds out she's gonna have to stay there overnight.
If my parents bail me out tonight, if they bring me to the judge.
No, you don't have a bail until the judge sets it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
No, I won't.
Get Uno reverse card.
You'll be fine.
Wait a minute. Screams in Gen Z. You know, like Pokemon Gen Z or something? I'm not sure.
It's just this right now.
At some point, you almost have to stop and think, like, why doesn't she understand that this isn't gonna go her way?
It's really not if you think about it, though.
It's gonna be okay.
I can't be here tonight. It's not going to be okay. You don't understand.
So anyway, Ellie's charged with a DUI and battery of an officer and a bunch of other stuff, and she spends 6 days in jail, and ultimately she takes a plea deal and she gets 2 years probation and a small fine. And by the way, here's her mugshot. And poor Ellie,
Wow.
we still, to this day, don't know if she ever got her vape back.
Who cares? Who cares if she got her vape back? Hell. Okay, Saitama versus
This city kind of empty.
we got oh,
Who is running? Oh,
there you go, a boy Saitama. What the fuck is that?
what the hell was that? Is that
That's
a
my
werewolf?
question.
Is it real?
He just got saved, and a boy Hulk or Dennis medical case. There we go.
Huh?
Here comes
What?
the Hulk. Round one. Alright. I feel like it's like a Mortal Kombat. Oh, damn. What a hit. Well, at least I'm not gonna lie. If I was that driver, I would do the same thing. Okay. For starters, how is he not burning in the sunlight? Oh, damn. He is getting pieced the hell up. Damn. We just got sent flying. Who do you think is gonna win? Honestly, who do you think is gonna win? I'm literally looking at chat right now. Hulk. Okay. You got one for Hulk. And I'm guessing the other one is gotta be for Saitama. Okay, Saitama. One for Hulk, one for Saitama. Now let's see who's gonna have to win. He's beat the crap out of him. Wow.
Stop.
You could just tell they had to get into it.
I thought you're a hero. Are you a monster?
In a way, he is. In a way, he is. You don't understand. Listen, Saitama, I've been a long time Hulk fan. This man regenerates. Okay. Thanks to the desert. But they changed it. Rolling out. Here we go. Round 2.
He survived.
Yeah, he survived. Okay, round 2. Fight. Okay. Saitama Hulk coming at you like that is terrifying. Imagine you're like in a dark alley, and then you see Hulk barreling towards at a high speed. That would be terrifying. Oh, his arm. Okay, give him the little treatment. He's gonna have a grip. Keep in mind, this man Saitama can beat anyone. Just one hit. One hit from Saitama.
He's strong.
Yeah.
My turn.
See what I can do.
Very good.
A lot more than that. My Hulk talking about.
All right.
Oh, take that. Oh, oh, he's burning. Oh, he's making with a whole look. That is up. Yeah, he's beating. Did he just fucking COVID it?
Bro,
Look at the form. Look at the form. I know the form. Executive moment. They are going to town non-stop, throwing feet, throwing hands. Just a quick round, just like the werewolf and broken. Damn, he did a X-ray Mortal Kombat 9 X-ray.
he broke my arm.
He did. Let's come ahead. Just another battle. So tell me, you don't understand what we Marvel fans know about this guy. He's going to keep getting stronger, my guy. Honestly, I'm not watching that. I just watched that file about that. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. How long have I been going live for? For an hour and 22 minutes. Looks like they survived. Looks like shit's about to get real. No more punches. Maybe I should get rid of it though. Oh, smash. Oh, okay, that was smart. That scream though. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Damn. Wow.
Again.
He had to do what he had to do. And I'll show you again. Don't you think show you again?
He's falling back. Oh no. He's gonna fall in the city.
He is. You gotta get there fast. This is. Hold on. That is still giving me Ben 10 vibes. What is he gonna do?
Just like before.
Is he gonna... Yeah, yeah, I bet that hurts.
He's alive.
He is alive? Well, what do you expect? It's Bruce Banner. It's Hulk.
Young man, you're strong. You can kill me. You have to.
That way I would do it.
He's back.
Mama.
I can't hold him much longer. Please, do it now.
You're not a monster.
But you still gotta kill him, though. Damn.
Let's fight again someday. Green Man.
That's racist. You want to bet here that he's actually alive? I mean, come on. What do you expect? It's fucking Saitama. I mean Hulk. It's is Hulk. I mean, come on. Oh yeah, I absolutely love this one. I watched this what twice. They were scrapping, honestly. Oh, got it. Oh, there you go.
Come.
The lag is okay. I've seen what the live stream too. But I've seen like the whole hour. Full comedy. See and watch the whole thing. I'll watch it with your chat. I'll watch it with you. I I just skipped to like the good part.
Are you ready?
Yeah, mate.
Ready to do this?
Yep.
Please, without further ado, welcome to the stage the purple one, Randy.
The purple one. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Look at you all. This is so exciting. This is my favorite bit of the show, this bit. The expectation. You don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. I've got high hopes for you people. I think you're going to be fantastic. Some of you may have never seen me before. There's probably a couple of you wondering what the fuck is going on right now. A couple of people up the back probably regretting smoking that spliff before they came in.
Okay.
What the fuck is that? It's all right, just relax. Throughout the show, I'm probably going to walk from about here over to here. Any further than that, it's going to ruin the magic. All right? And this is pretty much what it's going to look like for the next 56 and a half minutes, so just adjust your eyeballs to this shit accordingly. Yep. It's pretty good. We did my tech rehearsal today, and we set this lighting state, and I was like, that looks good, that looks good. And Stu, my lighting guy back there, said, is that it? I was like, no, Stu, we can turn on the lamp as well, like this. Yes.
Magic.
So we did that just to justify Stu's certificate 4 in fucking theatre production. Give it up for Stu! Up the back! Who's having an alcoholic beverage this evening? Woo! I don't drink anymore. I used to slam that shit into my face like a weapon, but I quit. And nothing really changed, you know. I didn't notice too many differences between being sober and being a drinker until the first time I got pulled over by a cop and had to do a random breath test sober. Because my physical
Hold on, Chad. I'll be right back. Okay, Chad.
and emotional reaction was exactly the same as it had always been when I was a drinker, which was, oh, fuck them. Wind down your window, please, sir. Fuck them. One long breath into the bag, please, sir. No, fuck them. You're free to go, mate. Oh, yeah, I am. And the sense of euphoria I felt was the closest feeling I'd had to being drunk since I quit drinking. To the point that I now drive around on Friday and Saturday nights looking for cops. And if I get pulled over, I pretend I'm drunk just to get an extra rush. Oh! Seriously, if you ever get pulled over and you're sober, pretend you're wasted. Oh, the buzz! It's like shelving 9 pills at once. It's fucking sick. Seriously, next time the cop's walking towards the car, just be like, oh, shush everyone, he's coming! Suck normal, he's coming! Put it down! Put it down, he's coming! Shush, he's coming! He's here! Wind down your window, please, sir. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm doing it! It's electric. The button's in the middle because it's electric. Have you had anything to drink tonight, sir? No, Ossifin on a Tuesday. It's a Friday. Not a Friday, mate. One long breath into the bag, please, sir. Yes, I will, you fucking champion. You know, people say he's a cunt, but I don't reckon he's are. Woo!
People think they are cunts.
You're free to go. Fuck yeah!
Baby.
I took it so far once, I got taken down the station for a blood test. Oh, gets addictive when you get to that stage. I've got track marks. It's out of control. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're very close, aren't you? Hello! The reason we're here is because I wrote a book. Yes. Yeah, you can clap, but I'm concerned that it might be a bit shit. I don't know. It's weird. This is here. I'm not sure if it's any good because I think I'm too close to it. You know, I can't tell anymore. I'm concerned that it might be like an ugly baby that I'm looking at through the eyes of a loving mother. And it's not until I take it out for a walk in its little pram and people start screaming in horror and crossing the street to avoid me that I'll realise I've made a piece of shit baby.
Do the same thing.
There's nothing worse than a piece of shit baby, is there? It's like, who's this little guy? Your baby's a piece of shit!
It was right in my mouth.
But do I need to be told it's good to know that it's good? You know, that's how it goes with comedy. If I come up here and I tell a shit joke, you tell me it's shit by not laughing, and I stop telling that joke. But with a book, I won't know if it's shit until it's out there. Forever. Until I don't sell 1 million copies. Just wake up one morning surrounded by towering boxes of unsold books featuring on an episode of Mentally Deranged Hoarders. We need to lay off hoarders. by the way. I think there's one too many television programs exposing the horrors of people that like collecting shit. It's their house, let them do it. No, we have to fix them. No, you don't. People are fucked up. If they want to climb over a stack of cat shit-stained National Geographic magazines from the 1970s to get to the kettle, fucking let them. They like it. Yeah, but it's a mental illness. Yeah, well, maybe, but I would argue it's more insane to film them doing it and then package it like a tacky microwave meal for one so assholes can sit at home going, look how shit that person is! They've got too many of the same thing.
Says, like, everyone, everything. Trying to have their own shit in their house and multiple of.
Who's more insane in that scenario, I ponder?
I wonder.
Anyway, my book is called Walking to Skye. It's about a young man who walks from the southernmost borders of Scotland up to the Isle of Skye in the far north, retracing the footsteps of his great-great-grandfather and having a massive existential crisis along the way.
That's a decent book.
It's a real humdinger. And now that I've written it, I am terrified to let anybody read it. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to read bits of the book out. You're going to react. And then at the end, we'll all collectively decide whether or not I should kill myself. Okay? Okay. Here we go. Ready? Everybody comfortable? No one needs to go to the toilet or get a drink or anything? No? If you do, seriously, just go for it because fucking... I'm not going to notice. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Walking to Skye, Chapter 1. Okay. Okay.
Read the book. I think he knows that it's shit. I think he knows that it's shit, so he's not reading it.
Just fucking read it. Son of a bitch. I'm too scared. No, fuck off. It's weird being scared for this. You know, it's strange to be scared of something so intangible as judgment. You know, I care what you people think, but taste is so subjective. You know, one man's To Kill a Mockingbird is another man's Twilight Saga. Hello there, what's your name? Matthew!
My middle name is actually Matthew.
Where, they're about there, Matty? Tell me, Matthew, what do you fear? What's your greatest fear? What are you scared of, mate? We're all friends here. Open up, unpack some shit. What's your biggest fear, Matty?
Rejection.
Rejection? Same as me. What do you know about my fear of rejection? How old are you, man? 26. The 20s are the time for rejection, my friend. It is the best time for rejection. Have you been rejected a few times?
Quite a lot.
Fucking rack it up, Matty. Rack it up, mate. You wear those scars like a fucking warrior, mate. And then you get to 36, my age, and you could not give a fuck, my friend. I'm telling you, mate, rack up the rejection while you can and then just fucking grab whatever's left. That's what you've got to look forward to. Let's hear it for Matthew.
Wow.
Yes. Rejection, eh? I think actually, Matarectomy, I think for me, Matanoodles, I think I'm actually more scared of failure in this case. I fear that I might have written a shit book and as a result I'll fail, you know. But I believe, Mattress, it was Ernest Hemingway who put it best when he said, the first draft of everything is shit.
Wait a minute. I wonder what's your fears? What is your fear? Aquaphobia. Huh.
And I often thought of that while I was writing my book. It's a great thing for young readers and young writers, to keep in mind, because it kind of lets you off the hook, you know. It makes you feel not too bad when you churn out something akin to 50 Shades of Grey fan fiction. Every nerve ending in my body tingled as he boldly placed his swollen member directly onto my left shoulder. And whispered into my ear,
wow.
Please.
Okay.
Suffice to say, that won't be the last time I catch the bus to Broadmeadows.
Wow.
True story. True story. Okay, I'm going to read the book. Broadmeadows, good suburb, Broadmeadows, good name. Has Broadmeadows ever had that reaction anywhere ever? How good is Broadmeadows? Wooing is one of the few things you can do in a crowd. You can't woo when you're on your own, and you can't just be walking down the street like, woo! Oh, they're having a nice time. Wooing, when you're in an audience, one of the few times you can get away with wooing. You don't woo at the butchers. You know, I'll just have 2 pounds of some sausages and some pound of mince, and that'd be £6.50. Woo! I no longer wish for you to purchase my meat products. What was I talking about? Broady. Yeah, Broadmeadows. It's a good name, Broadmeadows. Like, it makes sense. There was an expanse of just fucking no stuff. There was some broad meadows. And they went, let's fucking build it here. And it was an honest name. All these new subdivisions now, they're all fucking just, what are we going to call this deserted swamp? Spring Valley, Mount View, Nice Face. Fuck that.
Wow.
Named them honestly, you know? Where are you living now? Shitty water feature. Where are you? Stabbyville. How's that? Yeah, it's good. It's close to schools, which is great. But we do get stabbed a lot, though. But, you know, we knew the risks because it was in the name. Because it was in the name, yeah.
Cool, man. Cool.
I like an honestly named place. I was in Broken Hill recently. That's an honestly named place. We had a hill. We fucking broke it. Welcome to Broken Hill. Actually, Broken Hill have gone one further. They've named all the streets in the centre of town after elements. Because it's a mining town, they went thematic with that shit. So you're walking down chloride and you hit the corner of bromide or oxide. I love that. That makes sense to me. I live in Collingwood. It'd be much easier to direct people to my house if I could send them to the corner of soy latte and hipster fuckwit. They'd take out all the guesswork. When you're heading to Frankston, don't forget to check out the beautiful parklands on the corner of Bucket Bong and Pregnant Teenager. They are just enchanting. All right. Going to read the book. Okay. Here we go. You cool, Matt? Sick. I'm going to keep talking to you so you feel included. Therefore, not rejected.
Rejected.
Alrighty. Okay, here we go. All right. Shut up. I'm going to read it. Okay. Walking to Sky, Chapter 1.
He doesn't read it.
Fascinating man, Ernest Hemingway. I didn't know a lot about him, but I kept thinking of that quote, the first draft of everything is shit, while I was writing my book. And I started to think, who are you to tell me my first draft is shit, Hemingway? What did you ever do that was so fucking good? So I realised I didn't know anything about him, so I decided to do some research on him, and it proved to be an excellent means of putting off writing my book. And now I can tell you everything I know about him as an excellent means of putting off reading you my book. So swings and roundabouts, my friends. Swings and rimble-libba-doodle-doo-doos, as they say in Scotland. They don't say that. No one has ever said that. Anyway, what I suggest we do, okay, is I'm just going to tell you a bit about Ernest Hemingway, a bit about...
Wait, hold on. I'm going to search this man up. I'm gonna actually search this man up. I'm actually gonna search this man up. You are in. I'm gonna let you going on fucking Wikipedia. I'm literally going on fucking Wikipedia. Hold on. Hold on. Well, this is what I currently found. No, I don't. Ernest Hemingway. Ernest Hemingway. This man was born July 21st, 1899. And then, wait, when did he die? July 2nd, at 1961, at the age of 61. Okay. He was born at Oak Park, Illinois, and then Ketchum, Idaho, where he died. You know, he had lots of marriages. Holy shit. He had lots of wives. Huh. No, this is actually gonna be good for my fucking history video. I should fucking put more like history videos and shit. I should really do that more.
Hemmers, and then we'll just let the segue into reading the book develop organically, like a runaway fungus at the bottom of a misplaced coffee cup.
Okay.
Guys, how long's this been behind the couch? There's little people in it. Save us! Save us from our porcelain prison! We're free!
You sound like Mickey Mouse. Not Mickey Mouse, Elmo.
It's just for me, that bit. It's just for me. Okay. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For the very first time, I would wager in all of your living memories, I now am proud to present to you the life and times of Ernest Miller Hemingway in approximately 3.5 minutes. Go! Born in Chicago in 1899, son of a physician and a musician, reasonably uneventful childhood, decided to study journalism. Enlisted with the Red Cross during World War I, got blown up in Milan and spent 6 months in hospital with severe shrapnel wounds in both legs. Fell in love with a nurse.
Wow.
They decided to get married. He came home to prepare. She stayed there and ditched him for an Italian soldier, which initiated a lifelong pattern of him rejecting women before they had a chance to reject him. Take note, Maddie. Got a job as a foreign correspondent, fell in love with his roommate's sister, married her and moved to Paris. They hung out with Gertrude Stein. They kicked it with Pablo Picasso. He started writing in earnest, no pun intended, moved to Toronto, had a kid, moved back to Paris, published a couple of books, cheated on his wife, got divorced, married the other woman, converted to Catholicism.
Wow.
Cut his head open after pulling on a cord thinking he was flushing a toilet and instead ripped a skylight from the roof and smashed it onto his face. Moved to Kansas City, had another kid. His dad committed suicide. He shot a lot of bears for some reason. Had a car accident, had another kid, went to Africa to kill some wild animals and got dysentery. Come on. Published another book, moved to Cuba, shot himself in the leg whilst aiming at a shark. Cheated on his wife, got divorced, married the other woman, published For Whom the Bell Tolls, sold 500,000 copies in a couple of months and got nominated for a Pulitzer Prize. Cheated on his wife, got divorced, married the other woman, became the self-appointed leader of a band of village militia outside of Paris and was subsequently brought up on charges for contravening the Geneva Convention and got away with it like a fucking champion.
Wow.
Got pneumonia, moved back to Cuba, and spent most of his spare time on his boat tracking Nazi U-boats with a machine gun and a pile of hand grenades. I am not making this shit up. Had a few more car accidents, 3 more concussions, got clawed while playing with a lion. Got depressed, drank, got fat, published a couple more books, went back to Africa to shoot some more wild animals, and barely survived 2 separate plane crashes in the space of 24 hours, winding up with a fractured skull, internal bleeding, cracked spine, ruptured liver, first-degree burns, and a paralysed sphincter muscle. Come on. Won a Nobel Prize, had a file opened on him by J. Edgar Hoover, left a bunch of shit in a safe in Cuba and moved to Idaho, paranoid that the feds were following him, which they were because he spent most of the 1940s working for the KGB. Again, not making this shit up. Suffered from hepatitis, nephritis, hypertension, hemochromatosis, anemia, and impotence. Come on. Got committed, received way too much electroconvulsive therapy and came out all fucked up. Started hinting at suicide, so immediately got recommitted, received another couple of months' worth of electroconvulsive therapy, got released, put both barrels of his favourite 12-gauge shotgun into his mouth, and blew his fucking head off. What a guy! Wow. That is all true. What a fucking unit!
Which all of that is true because I just looked it up on fucking Wikipedia.
Hemingway is the quintessential anti-hero, the talented, charismatic, belligerent, suicidal, alcoholic genius that can't keep his dick in his trousers. And he still found time to write about 15 books. I've written 1, and it took me ages because I procrastinate like a motherfucker. I only got this written by doing most of the work in my local public library because it's very difficult to masturbate in the reference section without getting caught. It's almost impossible, in fact. Almost. I don't even enjoy masturbating anymore. I just do it to avoid other tasks. And if it's something I really don't want to do, I can seriously just go back-to-back wanks. Just till it's painful. Like, nah! Like, hurty cum. Like, no!
Okay.
Okay, fine, I'll do the fucking dishes. And you know, the weird thing about books is that you only really need to write 1 to be considered to be a great writer. Until last year, To Kill a Mockingbird was the only book that Harper Lee ever published. One book in 89 years.
Wow, that's
To be
a
fair,
long
that book
time.
did win the Pulitzer Prize and sold over 40 million copies, so she didn't really need to do another one, did she? Hey, Harper, you going to write another book? Nah. Did you read the first one? Fucking nailed it! Fucking nailed it! I'm just doing the one. Just doing the one. Imagine if I did that, came up here, told one joke, and then stared at you for 58 minutes. You going to tell another joke? No. Did you hear the first one? Fucking nailed it! I'm just doing the one. There's not many jobs where you can just do the one, is there? Just writers and suicide bombers. It's hard to do two of those. Or maybe UFC fighters that get punched in the head so hard in their first bout that cerebral fluid trickles out of their eye sockets. Oh, that's fucked, Randy. It happens. It's pretty much the perfect example of why we're sort of festering in this evolutionary cul-de-sac, isn't it? Welcome to planet Earth. There's approximately 7 billion of us. As you can see, there's quite a few of us that don't have any clean drinking water. Oh, here's a large group of us that get paid millions of dollars to knee each other in the face. So, obviously still ironing out a few of the kinks. Martial arts, mixed or otherwise, should not be the domain of fat-necked ruffians trying to stomp on each other's ball sacks. Just as yoga should not be taught by 22-year-old gym instructors that did a one-week yoga retreat in Bali and now get around in low-slung fisherman pants with a bindi and a plait talking about mindfulness.
Does it have to be a fisherman outfit? Could have been anything else.
Like they've ever had any fucking life experience at all. I'm sorry, you can tell me to relax and center myself when you spend maybe 10 or 15 years considering what that actually means. Until then, go back to taking photos of the froth on your coffee and shut the fuck up.
Wow. Wow, dude. Seriously? Did you seriously have to go that far?
I'm torn because I do yoga. I buy organic vegetables. I blindly sign internet petitions without reading the fine print, give myself a good old pat on the back and return to downloading hardcore pornography. I'm trying to be a good Buddhist. I'm trying. But it's even difficult to identify as Buddhist in the current climate without coming across as some sort of new age pompous twat just dipping his toe into the what does it all mean kiddie pool while holding a beer in one hand, a cigarette in the other, and staring lecherously across the backyard at your cousin's tits. Jeez, Tamara's grown up since last Christmas, hasn't she? And I mean, Buddha was just a dude who found enlightenment sometime around the 5th century, and he decided to stick around and talk about it, you know? But he made it clear that everything's optional, I guess. You know, here's the thing I've discovered. I think it's pretty nifty, but you can find your own way through it. He was kind of like a benevolent woodwork teacher, just overseeing the workshop, but allowing his students to discover for themselves which machine is most likely to cut their fucking head off. Was that one, Gareth? Well done. A plus, matey. A plus for you. And there's been loads of other Buddhas since, right? But they haven't necessarily felt the calling to stick around and talk about it. I guess they just become enlightened and fuck off. I think that's fantastic. But are you only enlightened if you're able to share it with people? You know? If I write a book and nobody reads it, is it still art? Maybe. What is the collective noun for monkeys? Seriously, does anybody know what it is? I was trying to think of it all day. Anybody? What? Gang? Gang of monkeys. Coming from my gang of monkeys. We're a little gang of monkeys. It's not gang. Anybody else? If you come up with something stupid, I'll sing a dumb song about it. What else? What is it? Oh, you people are fucked. Does anybody know what it is? It's not barrel, by the way. It's troop. What did you say, gang? What's your name? Who said gang? Where are you? Victoria? How are you, Victoria? Great. Thanks for coming to my show. Hey, Victoria, riddle me this, my sister. Have you read Go Set a Watchman, Harper Lee's new book? No. Has anybody read it? Yeah. Half. That is the best book review ever. I read half. Has anybody?
Any person to just I can't speak. Any person that want to watch a movie, I watched half.
You read To Kill a Mockingbird? Yes, we read it at school. Fuck off. For those of you who haven't, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Go Set a Watchman was the Harper Lee book that came out last year, right? And if you don't know the backstory, all right, I'll just fill you in. Victoria, listen up. Basically, Harper Lee, right? So Harper Lee, she had a stroke in 2007, and until she died earlier this year, she was in like assisted care. She was in a wheelchair, she was deaf, and she was blind. And her sister Alice had been taking care of all of her affairs.
Poorly.
Until Alice died in 2014 at the age of 103, like a fucking boss. Anyway, before Alice died, she was pretty much the last line of defense between Harper and this lawyer that had just sort of been loitering in the wings, right? And when Alice died, this lawyer just happened to discover the manuscript for Go Set a Watchman in the locked safety deposit box in an obscure vault in a random bank where it had been busy minding its own business for the last 56 and a half years. And according to the lawyer, Harper was delighted.
According to the lawyer,
that the manuscript was discovered and suddenly reversed her lifelong vow to never, ever, ever publish another book ever, ever again, particularly not Go Set a Watchman, which she actually wrote before To Kill a Mockingbird and didn't think was very good. Okay. Other people think that maybe the lawyer was attempting to get filthy rich by brutally fist-fucking an 89-year-old stroke victim. But the question is...
Okay, wow. This being an 87-year-old lady.
The question is, if To Kill a Mockingbird had have stayed in that vault alongside this newly discovered manuscript, would it still technically be a work of literary genius? Or is it...
It could be. It really could be.
I think once something's been evaluated by the world and possibly someone's made some cash off it, that it's considered to be valid artistic expression. Is art only art once it's been witnessed, acknowledged? If I don't take a bow at the end of this show, does it devalue the performance? Will you feel unsatisfied or rejected? I recently read that book, The Pleasures and Sorrows of Work by Alain de Botton, and in it he says, we might consider art as anything which pushes our thoughts in important yet neglected directions. Now, I'd like to consider what I do artistic expression, but that sort of poses the question, do people really need their thoughts pushed in the direction of old ladies being brutally fist-fucked? Is that my artistic legacy? Is that what I'm going to leave behind? You know, Randy, he was the old lady fisting guy, wasn't he? Yeah. Yeah, very droll. Yeah. Because Ernest Hemingway is remembered more for his literary talents than for being an insufferable cunt with a penchant for killing shit and cheating on his multiple wives. Does his artistic legacy outshine his tactless and unfortunate personal life? Is it better to be a mindful human that leaves no palpable remnants of artistry behind, or a violently unlikable sexual deviant that shits handfuls of heartbreakingly beautiful sonnets and sonatas out of his asshole before brunch? Because it's the image of the tortured, self-destructive artist that prevails 9 times out of 10. Amy Winehouse was just a girl that wanted to sing some songs. Do you know what I mean? So
that's good too.
Should I just keep my fucking mouth shut?
You should.
And try to navigate towards enlightenment, leaving behind an intangible trail of good deeds? Or do I dive deeper and deeper into the inky black ocean of self-destruction and self-indulgence until I nail my chosen art form, leaving an echo for the eternal wonderment of countless future generations that...
I'm sorry for this pause moments. I'm just trying to, get into the shit that they saying, so
will just breeze over my asshole personality. It's what's keeping me up in the night times.
Really, right?
Yeah.
The dreaded silence.
From the moment we're born, we become less than human. You know that? All the bacteria from our mother is passed on to us on the way out of the womb. And from then on, we just continue to collect shit on the inside and the outside until the day we expire. Occasionally, you get to choose what that shit is, but most of the time you have very little say in where it comes from or when. You just have to try to duck and weave your way through the shit for as long as you can until a chunk of shit with your name on it finally cleans you up. Look, I know this was billed as a comedy, but let's talk about death. Woo! There are some pretty fucking ridiculous ways to die, though. Oh, like that guy, that scuba diver they found when they put out the bushfire. Oh my God, have you heard this fucking story?
That voice, have you heard this fucking story?
Put out like a bushfire and they found a dude in full scuba gear and they figured out that the water bomber plane or helicopter that scoops up the water to put out the fire accidentally picked up a diver and dumped him into the flames.
That's horrific.
What a fucked up way to go. It's pretty much the polar opposite of he died peacefully in his sleep, isn't it? Just dumped out of a plane into a blazing inferno with a highly flammable gas tank instead of a parachute strapped to your back.
That is a horrible way to go. That is a horrible way to go.
No! Oh, I just wanted to look at the fish. What do you say to his family? At least he died doing what he loved.
We didn't see him. We didn't know he was there. My condolences. I'm sorry.
Well, he was a firefighter that enjoyed skydiving and water sports, but I'm not sure he ever wanted to combine the three.
Not sure either.
That's better, isn't it? Tell more jokes, you little purple fucker. I heard a good joke the other day. How do you know if a hippie has been to your house? They're still there. How do you know if someone's vegan?
They tell you.
They'll tell you, yes. I'm vegan.
I'm vegan.
I initially became vegan for environmental and ethical reasons, and now I just do it to give people the shits at dinner parties.
Why dinner parties though? Seriously, what? But why dinner parties?
Get it away! I can't eat that meat smooth. Stop having fun, everyone! It's a funny conversation, the vegan one. You bring it up and people just go, "Shut up, fuckhead." But it's funny because you don't actually need to eat meat.
Ah, shit.
You don't need it. Nobody actually needs it. Unless you're on hemodialysis and you have to inhale a rare porterhouse steak every 3 hours to stop your kidneys packing in. You don't actually need it. That makes it a choice. And it's your choice. As long as you understand that that choice is born from belief, and that particular belief is called carnism. It's an inherited belief system that sort of conditions us to eat meat. And the notion is so pervasive, I guess. It's viewed as a given rather than a choice. But it's totally a choice. Where do you get your protein?
Again.
From then, you little poster! Peas. It's crazy. And I know it's easy to just lump veganism in with all the other food allergies and just go, they're the annoying fuckhead that don't eat the good stuff.
Don't eat the good stuff.
I totally get. We're having Christmas at my house this year, right? 3 months out. My cousin calls me to discuss her son, my cousin's son, which makes him someone I couldn't give a fuck about. Anyway, she calls me up. The first thing she says, she doesn't say hello. The first thing she says is, Brayden can't have blue.
What?
What the fuck? Brayden can't eat blue foods.
What? Blue food?
Apparently this kid, if he eats anything with a blue food preservative in it, he just taps out. That is bullshit. Firstly, don't call your kid Brayden. Secondly, blue is not even a natural colour for foodstuffs. It occurs very rarely in nature. Name me one blue food. Blueberries are fucking purple! I'm talking about Mentos blue, like 7-Eleven slushy blue. What flavour is that? Fucking highlighter?
Maybe.
I know, Randy, blue means mint. Mint is green. If you planted mint and it came up blue, you would set that shit on fire.
Probably.
And it's cool. It's cool. It's like ice. It's like water. Water is clear. The only time water is blue is when there's billions of tons of it and it's all in the one spot. And then it's got all sorts of shit in it, like salt and sharks. Blue means sharks in it. Don't eat it, it's got sharks in it! You know, when sharks eat people, it's fucked. But it shits me how they immediately go out and kill the shark. Like, oh, it's gone rogue! It's gone rogue!
No,
it hasn't. It's just doing what millions of years of evolution have programmed it to do. Fucking
and plot armor.
Swim around eating shit. Yeah, but it came into our bit. This bit's our bit of the ocean. What? No, see that bit there? That.
God damn it.
Big fucking wet bit. That's its bit. This bit here, all of this dry bit here that you're standing on with your legs that have evolved to stand on the dry bit, that's your bit. You go into its bit, you're going to get bit. That's the lesson.
Yep.
Testify.
Testify.
Paddle out next to a seal colony and wiggle your ass around like a slutty little hors d'oeuvre. Complain when you get munched. It's that weird disconnect, you know. It's the same thing as carnism. It's like if I imagine a pig is just a pig and all pigs are the same, then I can detach what is on my plate from how it got there. It's just how most of us are brought up, you know. But if you saw someone slit the throat of a Labrador and then string it upside down to die an excruciating death, just squirming and bleeding out at the end of a steel hook, you'd think it was a bit fucked. How is a pig any different? It's not. It's actually not. I said that on stage in Rockhampton in Queensland about four months ago. I was like, how is a pig any different? And a man in the audience yelled out, bacon!
Bacon.
Touché, sir. You win this round. He actually came up to me after the show. I was standing at the merch desk, not selling anything, and I saw him coming from the other side of the room. He's this massive dude. He's like, It's like, ah, you're a large man. He said, I was the one that said bacon. Like, fucking don't kill me. He goes, nah, you're right, mate. You're right, mate. It's the most passive-aggressive Aussie male thing you can say to another dude. Nah, you're right, mate. It basically means I want to punch your fucking head in, but I don't want to upset me missus. You're all right, mate. Anyway, he goes to me, mate, you're not going to make any friends in Rockhampton being a vegan. Did you know that Rocky is actually the beef capital of Australia? Fuck it. I didn't know that. With over 2.5 million head of cattle within a 2.5k radius of the town centre. I didn't know that either. And that is a fair whack of the 13 is bred purely for export. Few fun facts for you, matey. Few fun facts for you. I said, thank you, sir. I did not know any of that. Did you know that globally cows produce 38% more greenhouse gas than every single car, truck, bus, boat, train and plane combined each year? That breeding animals for food uses up 1/3 of the planet's fresh water, takes up 45% of the Earth's surface, and is responsible for a whopping 91% of Amazon destruction, making it the #1 leading cause of species extinction, resource consumption, and environmental degradation, destroying the planet on a daily basis. Few fun facts for you, matey. Few fun facts for you. Now, I'm aware this is in danger of becoming a TED Talk at this point. Jeez, there's a lot of statistics.
It is kind of like a TED Talk, if I'm being honest.
Is it going to be a test? That's right, it's fine. So I'll read the book, all right? I'll read the book. I'm not forcing my opinions on you. I'm merely saying them with a microphone. You're paying for it. Lock the door! No, seriously. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to read the book. You know we've got McDonald's home delivery now? Does anyone do that?
I don't do it.
You do? You get it delivered to you. You know you can already get it in your car. You can get it without getting out of your car. But what McDonald's have now done is they've removed the grueling walk from the front door to the car, so you no longer have to do that humiliating now I have to open my car door. Oh, God damn you. God damn you. Click. Why cannot they just bring it to my house? Well, now they can. I think it's a good thing. Keep the fatties off the streets. Stop them hogging up the footpaths. They want to eat shit, let them do it in their own home. Who's with me? Who's with me? Don't clap that. It's a horrible thing to say. You monsters. Okay. You all good, Matty? Sweet. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Bucket up. Okay. Stop it. Okay. Do you like my typewriter, by the way? Isn't it beautiful? It's basically
read the fucking book
here just as a prop, but occasionally I'm always tempted to just go over and go da 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 da. Few Murder, She Wrote fans in the house, thank you.
Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote.
Everybody else going, what? What is that? Sounds like an old person's joke. It is. Totally is. All right, here we go. Okay, fuck. Okay, here we go. Okay. Walking to Sky, Chapter 1. I bought a bookshelf on Gumtree recently. It was an amazing experience. I'll quickly tell you about it and then I'll read the book. But I found it strange because it made me start to think about the way like our methods of communication have sort of changed over the years. You know, in the old days, if you wanted a bookshelf, you'd just go see Gareth the bookshelf guy because he was the dude in your tribe that made the bookshelves. He had a little bookshelf cave. He was reputable. Now any mad bastard can sell their shit on Gumtree. You know what I mean? As a species, we're sort of able to cope with knowing and gossiping about around like 100 or 150 people. That's like the limit of our tribe. Any more than that, it starts to get confusing, which is why we created abstract constructs like territories and deities to unite larger groups of people under an imaginary common factor. And it works a treat because we only really gather en masse on special occasions.
Well, this man's is actually spitting some facts. He actually spitting some facts.
But I think like social media and it's fucking all that up, you know. I don't think we're able to deal with the thousands of people we're connected to on a daily basis, and as a result, we neglect our immediate 150. You know, that's why I never get invited to parties anymore. It's not because I ramble on about veganism and fisting old ladies. It's because I'm not on Facebook and everybody just assumes you are. I am so behind on the births, deaths, and marriages of my friends that I feel like the time traveler's wife every time I go to a party. I'm like, this is Tim, he's our son, he's 6 now. Fucking didn't even know you were pregnant. Anyway, and you know smartphones aren't that great. You know that, right? They're not that great. You don't need the internet in your pocket. You work at Coles, okay? You're not working for the president. You don't need it. You don't need that much information. And also, what was the point of developing opposable thumbs for you to take a photo of your head, post it on the internet, and then just stand by for validation?
Stand by for validation, take head ass.
No one gives a fuck about your head. They'll only validate it in order to gain permission to post a photo of their own head on the internet and stand by for validation. The people who give a fuck about your head will at some point see it in real life. Fuck your head and the neck it rode in on. Your vanity is sucking up my bandwidth. Anyway, this is what's going through my head as I'm on Gumtree looking for a bookshelf because you know when you put something in the search in Booktree, what the fuck? When you put something in the search on Gumtree, I'm having a stroke up here. When you put something in the search, right, and like there's always a couple of things that come up in the list that are like the polar opposite of what you searched for. I'm like,
that happens to me.
Get out of my head, Gumtree algorithms, conspiracy. No, but seriously, you type it's like bookshelf, and it's like bookshelf, 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 gramophone.
What's a gramophone?
Bookshelf, 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 combine harvester. What the fuck?
Combine harvester.
That's actually a pretty good price. Anyway, on this particular day, I found 2 bookshelves that worked for me in terms of cost and more importantly, geographical convenience, because I'd be fucked if I'm driving to Broadmeadows to pick up a bookshelf, right? So I type in bookshelf and I see the 2 things and I'm like, okay, one seller is Kathy, the other is Morgan. I send them both the same text message. Hello, I saw your bookshelf on Gumtree. Is it still available? Kathy texts back straight away saying, sorry, it went this morning.
What's with that voice? Sorry, with this morning.
That's cool, Kathy. I'm sorry I gave you an annoying voice in the retelling of this story. Morgan's response came through a couple of minutes later and simply read, it was my wife's bookshelf.
How can you respond to that?
How do you respond to that? Aside from the fact that it doesn't answer my fucking question, his use of past tense in that sentence unnerved me slightly.
All right, back in business.
I'm like, oh, I should probably just find another bookshelf. And then I noticed he lived in the suburb next to me, so I replied, is it still available? He responded with the letter Y. Just a Y. Is he asking me why I want to know if it's still available? Or is it a Y for yes? And he's so in the throes of grief that he can't manage the E and the S. I assume it's a Y for yes, so I respond, cool, I'll take it. When's a good time to come and pick it up? No reply for 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, he's forgotten about me. Fuck it, I'll find another bookshelf. And then when his reply actually does come through, I realise he spent those 15 minutes crafting his response because it's a fucking thesis. He must have felt so bad about only using a single consonant in his previous text that he just massively overcompensated with this one. Also, for some reason, felt that the use of punctuation entirely unnecessary. So it's just one obscenely long sentence which reads, you must come and pick up now. I only have short time here at house and also it wide. So bring van or trailer and there stair. But I can help you carry downstairs. If you come park out front, walk up past ring bell, and I will help you carry it to trailer or van. I only accept cash. And if you do not come now, I will sell it someone else. Again, I'm thinking, I should just find another bookshelf at this point. But now I am fascinated by Morgan and I simply must meet the man. So I drive over to his house. Oh, before I left, I sent him a message saying, cool, I'll be there in 10 minutes. He replied, okay, but spelled it O-K-A-Y, which just fascinated me more that he'll use 4 letters to spell a 2-letter word, but only 1 letter to spell a 3-letter word. Morgan is off the fucking chain! And as I'm driving over to his house, I'm trying to picture what he's going to be like, you know. His pidgin English might suggest ethnicity of some sort, but I don't want to racially profile him. Maybe he's an old man who recently lost his wife and is not that very good at texting. Or maybe, and I'm really hoping this is the case, Morgan is just batshit crazy. So I get to his house and I go up to I park out front, walk up past ring bell, and I brace myself for the door to be opened by like an old man in a smoking jacket, wearing fishnet stockings and suspenders, just puffing on an opium pipe, while a butler just creepily polishes a goldfish in the background. And then a tiny pug dog wearing a fez hat just trots up the hallway, sits on the mat, looks up at me and says, welcome to our lovely room. And then the door opens and I am thoroughly disappointed. Before me stands an average Caucasian male in his mid-30s, dressed casually, hipster chic, stubble, glasses with designer frames, expensive watch. I immediately think architect, but the house is too cheesy for that. It's like a double-story doll's house with bay windows, but definitely a designer of some kind, maybe a graphic designer. He's too skinny for manual labour. He's too hip for the public sector. But this can't be Morgan. Because Morgan's text messages would suggest that he's not that technically savvy. And then the man standing in front of me says, hello, my name's Morgan. And the plot thickens! He invites me in, shakes my hand, closes the door, and 20 minutes later, I will be witnessing Morgan perform some of the most aggressive acts of violence I've ever seen in my life. And I will be speeding away in my car, bleeding from the face. Here's how this shit went down. I go into the house and I notice 2 things immediately. One, this is a house in the throes of renovation. Nothing too extreme, but there's like drop sheets on all the furniture, there's freshly painted walls, there's a bathtub wrapped in plastic in the hallway awaiting installation. Someone's doing some work on this house. The second thing I notice, on the way up the stairs to the second floor, on the first floor landing, is a wedding photograph featuring a very cleanly shaven Morgan with a very beautiful bride. Very much in love. The photograph is very much on the floor and the glass in the frame is very much smashed.
Wow.
She's not dead, she's left him, and the plot thickens a bit more for Morgan. And as Morgan unceremoniously kicks the photo frame to one side on the way up the stairs, I really wanted to pry into Morgan's life and ask heaps of inappropriate questions. But he was clearly a broken man. He had this terrible air of sadness around him, so I didn't want to intrude. Luckily for me, though, I didn't have to, because Morgan immediately began oversharing and told me the whole fucking story. Thank you, Morgan. I shall hang off your every word and then retell your tale to 200 strangers and record it for a fucking DVD. He is a graphic designer, yes, and he's really good at it. He does massive rebranding campaigns for large corporations. He gets flown all over the world doing this shit, right? About 4 years ago, a woman hired Morgan to rebrand her florist business, and he did such a great job, she married him. And he thought everything was just fine until about 3 months ago. Morgan had to do a presentation in Sydney, right? But he was on his way home from overseas and he got stuck in Dubai due to a flight cancellation. So rather than cancel the meeting, Morgan suggested to these businessmen in Sydney that they do a Skype chat because he's so technologically savvy despite his fucking baffling text message style. So Morgan checks into a hotel, cracks open his laptop and starts Skyping with this room full of businessmen in Sydney who are all watching Morgan on a massive screen on their boardroom wall. Right? And everything's going great. Morgan is totally nailing it until about halfway through, he realizes that a file he wants to show these dudes is on the desktop of his home computer back in his home office in Melbourne. And he decides to live share the desktop of his home computer on the Skype chat.
You can do that?
He knows how to do that. He can control his computer remotely from anywhere in the world. It's not particularly new technology, but Morgan makes it sound so impressive. So this room full of businessmen are all watching keenly Margaret, bring in some biscuits. There's some newfangled shit going on in here. As Morgan clicks a few buttons and brings up the desktop of his home computer on the Skype chat. Now, what Morgan doesn't realise is that his wife has been using the photo booth app on that particular computer to take pictures of herself.
Pictures?
To take naked pictures of herself.
Okay.
To take naked pictures of herself doing some pretty fucked up shit. It's embarrassing, to say the least. Just as Margaret came back in with the biscuits, I've got you the... Now... Those of you who are familiar with the photo booth app will know that how it works is it accesses the built-in camera in your computer and with a click of a button, takes a photo of you when you're standing in front of the screen. And if you know that, you'll also know that if you leave that application open, the camera also stays open, witnessing whatever may be happening in front of the computer in real time, such as your wife in your home office fucking your best mate. Morgan then goes on to tell me she's keeping the house, his former best mate is moving in, and while they're out for the day happily shopping for fittings, Morgan must suffer the indignity of moving his shit out and selling the stuff they don't want on Gumtree to this guy. It's at this point of the story that Morgan starts crying. He breaks down, and I do not blame the man. It's fucking horrible, and I just want to give him a big hug and say, everything's going to be all right, Morgan. But I am holding the full weight of a bookshelf halfway down a set of stairs, and Morgan is the only thing stopping that bookshelf from caving my face in. I was like, Morgan! And Morgan managed to pull himself together for about 8 seconds and then just went bah and let the bookshelf go. I fell backwards. It literally rolled over me and took out the light hanging above the staircase. I'm now lying on my back getting showered in broken glass. But the bookshelf turned end over end and just went thunk right through a freshly painted wall at the bottom of the stairs. I'm like, I've got a tiny cut on my forehead, which is just pissing blood for some reason. Apart from that, I'm fine. Morgan, however, he's not fine. Morgan is the opposite of fine. Something happened when the bookshelf lodged itself in the wall, and his sadness just went away in a second, and he started pissing himself laughing. Hysterical. And he had the creepiest laugh I've ever heard in my life. I'm standing going, this is weird, and he's going, like some sort of demonically possessed baritone kookaburra.
His laugh, I swear to God.
Can I still have the bookshelf? He's like, yeah. We extracted from the wall. The bookshelf, incidentally, showing no sign of having just rolled down a staircase and smashed through a wall. We carried it out to my car. We had to stop about 6 times because Morgan was like, hang on a minute. We got it to my car, put it on the trailer, and Morgan was in such a great mood, he let me have the bookshelf for free. Oh!
Now what?
And that's where the story should end. But there was something about the bookshelf going through the wall that flipped a fucking switch in Morgan's head, and he is now hungry for more destruction. So as I started tying the bookshelf down to my trailer, Morgan just strolls over to like an upright mailbox on the front lawn and just starts trying to wrench it out of the ground, just really putting his back into it. Like, I'm like, you okay, buddy? He's like, yep. He pulls it out of the ground, whereupon he wields it like a fucking battle axe and just starts smashing up the front garden, just beheading the daisies, fucking up the lavender. I'm like, hey, Morgan, maybe you want to stop.
He has a destructive mindset right now.
Think about that. And he wheeled around and looked at me like Jack Nicholson chasing Shelley Duvall up the stairs in The Shining and said, why don't you mind your own fucking business?
How about you about your fucking business?
Yep. Now, I like tying knots. I'm quite good at tying knots. If I tie something down, I take my time because I want it to stay there. But as Morgan nonchalantly strolled up the driveway, rolled up the garage door, and put the mailbox through the windscreen of an Audi?
Audi is fucking expensive.
I must admit, I kind of rushed my knot tying job. I got in the car. I'm about to drive off. I'm like looking at the house going, I'm sure he'll be fine. And then an armchair smashed out of an upstairs window and just went doink, 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 doink down the front lawn. I was like, what's my duty of care in this situation? I didn't want to call the cops on him. I didn't want him to trash the house. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to have to talk to Morgan. So I got out. I walked up the driveway, shitting myself. You know when someone does something really violent and you're just like, fuck, we're not supposed to do shit like that. Yucky, just yucky feeling in my tum-tum. And I'm standing there in the garage, and there's like an adjoining door in the garage that leads into the house. I can see in through the door into the house, up the staircase. It's like a wooden staircase, and I'm standing in the garage just going,
he went in, didn't he?
Morgan! Like I was calling a cat for its dinner. Like, Morgan! Muggy!
Or like a Pokemon.
Muggy! And then I notice a small trickle of water start to come from the top step. and then a little bit more water, and then quite a lot of water, just pissing down the stairs like a shitty water feature. I'm like, that can't be right. And then Morgan appeared on the top step holding a hammer like this. Bah! I was like, wow! He's like, starts running at me, wielding the hammer, going, I'm like, oh, no, man, I just wanted to buy a bookshelf. He's like, run straight past me. I'm like, where are you going? He's like, made a beeline for my car. I'm like, no, man, stop. He's like, stop it, just stop. He spins around and goes, I just checked my phone. She texted me 15 minutes ago saying she'll be here in 15 minutes. We gotta go! And gets into my car. Jesus, fuck me. I run down the lawn, get in the driver's seat. I'm like, what was with the water? He goes, I put plugs in all of the sinks and turned all the taps on. I'm like, that's fucked. He's like, just drive. I was like, yeah. I took off so quick, rounded the corner at the end of his street, and the bookshelf just went, boosh, and exploded against the guardrail. Just exploded in a shower of badly tied knots and broken dreams. So me and Morgan just fucking left it there. Like a little breadcrumb for his ex-wife to find on the way home to her destroyed gingerbread house. I dropped Morgan at a train station. I have never seen him again. And that, my friends, is...
Honestly, you don't want to see him again. You might get fucked or go to jail or something.
Why I no longer shop on Gumtree. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Fuck. You know my favourite bit of that story?
What?
I just made it up. Yeah, it's not true. There is no Morgan. It's very unsatisfying, isn't it?
What happens?
But I saw him in my head. I saw Morgan in my head.
Why in your head?
Why is it we can feel so robbed when someone tells us a story we just heard isn't true, and yet so satisfied at the end of a fictional novel? Huh? No. You know the other great thing about that story? What? First draft. Fuck you, Hemingway!
That's actually a good story.
I can't end on that, can I? Those lies? We did not come here to be hoodwinked, sir. The truth, eh? The truth is, I'm not an exceptional person, you know?
Really?
Nothing interesting really ever happens to me. I'm massively flawed, and I think I'm quite forgettable, if I'm being 100% honest. And this isn't the shit bit at the end of the show where I get on the cross. I'm like, love me on the way out the door. It's not that. It's just that I don't think, like, on a scale of 1 to memorable, I'm not that memorable. Not on like the Morgan sort of scale, not on the Ernest Hemingway scale, certainly.
Honestly.
You know. But if I tell a great story, maybe people will remember that instead. Remember the card trick and just pretend that they don't know how it's done, you know? But must we leave a legacy?
Hi.
Must we make an impact? Do we have to leave a footprint? Is it okay to just settle, seek safety, nest, you know? Or must we constantly shake our lives up or suffer the indiscriminate cruelty of having it shaken against our will? Must we try to carve a path through the tall grass, feeling as though no one has ever felt how we feel? Terrified at what may be lurking low in the grass on either side of us, but just pressing ever onwards with that Paleolithic instinct deep within our chromosomes that the only way is forward, that you have to keep going, that eventually you'll stumble upon the edge of the field, hitch a ride from a passing car and meet up with the rest of the gang for tea and sandwiches at the old town hall.
I'm about to start crying over this shit, man.
Do we feel like the path that we are carving through the grass is all our own?
Maybe.
Only to finally float above the field with the sweet relief of expiration and realize that the field is insignificantly minuscule in size and that there's only one path through the grass, the exact same one that every human has trod before us and will ever after, just stumbling blindly along a tiny hyphen between the words birth and death.
Wow.
And when reduced to that level of crisp simplicity, fear cannot exist. So,
I'm about to start crying, bro.
Walking to Sky, Chapter 1.
But after that shit, I was about to start crying, bro. I was about to start crying. I was about to start crying. Oh, you too? Oh, damn. Wow. Well, if you enjoyed this live stream, please hit a like, and I am out this hoe.